Hello everyone, this is Mystic Goddess with your general reading. So today we're going to see what you need to know at the time that you watch this reading. This reading is for everyone of every zodiac sign, so feel free to switch the energies around as needed. Alright, so let's go ahead and get into these messages. Give me messages please, Holy Spirit. For everyone that watches this reading, what do my viewers need to know when it comes to love? What do my viewers need to know currently when it comes to love? 2 more shuffles. All right, so let's see what comes out here. All right, so at the bottom of the deck we have the 10 of Swords. There's someone you cannot trust, okay? There could have been a collapse in the relationship between the two of you, but for others, you're sick and tired of someone. It's coming out like there's a person in particular who you view as a dead end, but they still want to give to this, or they want you to give to this. There could have been an unequal give and take between the two of you. And the saddest part about this is whatever they've done to you, you would never do those type of things to them. Someone could have completely ruined the connection. At the top of the deck, we have the Wheel of Fortune. You guys are in the energy of making changes. Things are about to shift in a different direction for you. Expect the unexpected, even when it comes to people from your past, okay? Also, be careful when it comes to people approaching you for support. There's someone who has betrayed you numerous times. They could have even victimized you in some way. Now that particular person needs your help. With the Death card being here, you guys are going through a transformation. And you're putting an end to toxic cycles in your life. Some of you have decided to let go and let God. You're releasing what no longer serves you. So you're going to notice your blessings coming in. You've been through so much, all right? So these blessings coming in for you, the good luck that you are coming into, you deserve it. Give me more. Spirit also wants you to be careful when it comes to entertaining people from your past. Okay, especially during Mercury retrograde. You have people who have done you dirty, but then they still expect for you to be there for them. Or they still expect for you to give them some type of support. This is crazy. Some of you are going to find out about a betrayal, but it has to do with people in your community. Now, this message is very specific, so please don't force it to fit. But there could be some type of scandal that comes out in regards to someone that you know. There's going to be something exposed in regards to them exhausting some type of benefits or misusing some type of support. This could even be people asking for donations and they're not really doing what they say they're going to do with the money. Be careful in regards to that. Now, like I said, the message is very specific, so please don't force it to fit. But just be careful when it comes to people asking you to give to any type of charity or people who just need your help in some way. All right, don't be too quick to lend that helping hand. Whatever they're going through it for a reason. They do very well need the money, but there's some type of betrayal or deception behind it. We have the Devil card at the bottom of the deck. So you guys are getting rid of toxic people in your life. Now, for others of you, there's some type of addiction or bad habit that you're ridding yourself of. If you're not, you're needing to. It will benefit you in the long run. You guys are done handing over your power to people. But see, you're so generous and you have such a kind heart that people become kind of dependent on your energy. This could be in many different ways. Some of you are quick to live a helping hand. You're really generous. You don't mind sharing. Others of you may speak life into people. You have a way of encouraging those around you. But don't allow yourself to be used in any way. All right? There are people who kind of try and feed off of your light. With the Six of Swords being in reverse, there is a toxic person or a toxic situation from your past that's going to be returning. But I'm telling you now, it's going to be a test. It's going to be a test. Yeah. Expect the unexpected. If anyone from your past comes back in, attempting to pull you back into a situation that you worked hard to get out of, don't fall for temptation. You'll know who it is because it's someone who did the worst of the worst, okay? Could be someone narcissistic and they're going through a narcissistic collapse. Therefore, they may need that A1 supply that you have. You'll know who it is because this person always plays victim. Every time you look around, something is always happening to them. Yeah, and it's someone that you grew tired of. Dealing with this person is exhausting, especially mentally. You know that the connection that the two of you share is either a dead end or it's been collapsing for quite some time now. Could also be someone who's a bit bitter in regards to how their life has turned out. So don't allow people from the past to pull you back into a toxic cycle that you worked so hard to get out of. All right? You are going through a transformation as of now. And it's going to be vital that you let go of people and situations that no longer serve you. Yeah, the beautiful things coming in for you. If you only knew, some of you are going to come into some good luck or good fortune. There's going to be money coming out of nowhere. But those blessings are not meant for people who haven't done the work. There's someone who kind of tries to leech off of you. I don't know if it's financially. For some of you, it could very well be. For others of you, there's someone who kind of talks your ear off. They're always talking about their problems. Every time you look around, they're going through something. And then on top of that, they love to be a victim, or at least it appears that way. It's like, even if you pour good energy into this person, even if you're inspirational, even if you give this person the steps to make things better in their life, they still have a pessimistic mindset. It's almost like someone milks it. Like they just go to the extreme. Definitely could have talked your ear off numerous of times. And they may even exaggerate things, or they're the type of person who sabotages. Give me another card. Don't let anyone leech off of your good energy. Okay, you have to be selective in regards to who you give your good energy to. All right, we have the Two of Pentacles. So you guys are focused on balancing yourself. You're also learning to adapt with something. There could have been some changes that happened recently in your life, and Spirit wants you to know that they're proud of you because you have been flexible. You have been able to adapt. It could even be as small as something like a change in your schedule. Okay? It'll be different for all of you. Others of you are making a way out of no way. All right? Even if that means stretching your resources. Some of you may need to learn to balance your resources, especially if you're doing any type of overspending. Now, even though you are in the energy of being flexible, even though you are adaptable, there's just some things that you shouldn't be tolerating. There's someone who has never been there for you. The person is full of instability. They have a lot of conflicts in their life, and Spirit doesn't want you making this person feel welcome to your energy. All right? I wouldn't be surprised if they come in making it seem like they're unhappy about a living situation or like no one is there for them. And if they come toward you with that type of energy, people are behaving that way toward them for a reason. This is the type of person who they'll do just about anything to get what they want from you. And then once they get it, they kind of flip-flop. Yeah. Even if you were to decline to help this person, they will forget every single thing that you have ever done for them. Yeah, they always are in the middle of something. Whoever it is, they tend to kind of run away from their problems. If it's not that, I feel like cycles just keep repeating for them. And it's because they're not learning the lessons. Make sure that you guys do not return back to toxicity. Whether it's a toxic person or even if it's toxic habits. You will be tested, okay? You will be tested just to see if you revert back to past behaviors that were not serving you. But the reward is going to be well worth it, because with the Wheel of Fortune card being here along with the Death card, there's huge transformation that's happening in your life. Things are working behind the scenes, but it requires you to release. There are certain things that you have to let go of. And we already have 3 major arcanas here. Okay? You are meant to live a life of happiness, prosperity, and good fortune. All right? But if you're not careful and you're holding on to people and certain things that are not serving you, even if you're holding on to certain habits, a particular lifestyle that is oppressing you in some way, you can delay what's coming in for you. With the Wheel of Fortune being upright, it lets me know that these blessings are meant for you. So you will get the blessings, but it's just not meant to be shared with certain people. At the top of the deck, we have the 9 of Pentacles. Look at this. Thank you for the confirmation, Holy Spirit. This card is literally about being rewarded for your efforts. I see success for you. I see achievement. I see you being able to relax. Yeah, security in different ways. Mental security, emotional security, as well as material and financial security. This is very beautiful, but you have haters. You have people who are jealous of you. You have people who are bitter because they can't have access to you. And there's someone in particular who's a bit bitter because you won't allow them to use you in some way. Whoever it is, they can be a B word. They have a harsh way of speaking. Whoever it is, they're spiteful. They're cruel and completely unforgiving. Yeah. They're a dirty and low down type of person. And whoever it is, they have to be cut out. I don't care if it's a family member, a friend, a lover. You don't have to cut them out of your life completely, but you have to put them at a distance. They cannot go with you. They cannot go where you're going. Look, they're in reverse. This is someone who feels entitled to you. They want you to feel obligated to be there for them whenever they need you. But see, the audacity is they don't even give you that same energy in return. You're always there for them, but they're never there for you. It's kind of sick. And you have to be careful with people like that, because they'll try to play off of your emotions. Whoever it is, they're a narcissist and they're selfish. Give me more. This kind of pisses me off a little bit, because you guys have a good heart. All right. Many of you are even happy for people when you find out they're accomplishing something. You guys are supportive. You support people. But I feel like you are learning not to overextend. Okay? Because if you don't learn boundaries, people will exhaust you. Okay? Whether that's financially, mentally, or emotionally. Give me another card. We have a few that came out. We have the King of Pentacles, the Eight of Cups, and we also have the Nine of Wands. Use good judgment with these people coming in from your past. There are one or two different people who are making their way back toward you. But they come with lies and illusions. You're going to have to set limitations with them. Okay? Yeah, your boundaries are going to be very important. You've done enough for the ungrateful. It's time for you to pour into yourself now. And you don't have to feel bad about it. There's nothing wrong with saying no. There's nothing wrong with letting people fight their own battles. There is absolutely nothing wrong with you being there for yourself. You have to put you first. God first, of course. But you need to be making yourself a priority as well. You've been through so much. And even when things happened and you didn't know how you would get through it, you were still persistent. Okay? You never fell down. You may have tripped up a little bit, but you always land on your feet. Always. You're resilient, but you're also tired. And it's exhausting being everything for everyone, especially when they don't give you that same energy in return. Yeah, there's someone who's going to be coming in, but it's because of the security that you offer. You take very good care of the people around you. You're protective of the people around you, but you're also being asked to be protective of yourself. Be protective of yourself and all that comes along with you. Meaning, protect your abundance, protect your prosperity, protect your ambitions, protect your assets, protect your heart, your mental health, your emotional health. Protect everything. Yeah, whoever it is, they may have either abandoned you, you could have abandoned them, or this is someone who is kind of lost in life, all right? They're always searching for greener grass. And one of the reasons why they're coming to you is because they know that you're so generous. But see, it's time for you to stand on your boundaries. Don't fall for the sad stories. Don't fall for the temper tantrums. Don't fall for the temptation. Don't fall for it. Yeah. Many of you are walking in your purpose. You're going through a renewal. Many of you are even changing your way of thinking. Okay, you have been doing some self-evaluation. And I also feel like there are some of you who have no clue just how deeply tapped in you truly are. Your gifts are explosive, okay? Some of you have a very powerful voice. You're a natural born leader. Others of you have a really strong intuition. You could be psychic. You could have spiritual gifts. Some of you could even have visions at times. But they're saying that it's going to be important for you to walk in your purpose and make decisions that serve your highest good. Because if you don't, you'll be in a state of confusion and you'll make things a lot more complex than they have to be. Okay? Don't be led by emotion. Also, don't try to conform. I feel like there could be some of you who are surrounded by certain people who expect things out of you. They expect for you to be whoever they need for you to be at the moment. And that's not right. But yeah, you were born to stand out. Some of you may even get attention when you walk in certain rooms. Like, for example, if you were to go to a grocery store, people just stare at you. They do that because there's like a glow about you. Yeah, you're awakening. You are going through a renewal. Things could be a little bit fuzzy as of now. For some of you, you can notice that people are doing things that are kind of weird. All right. It could leave you in a state of uncertainty, or you could feel like the person is hiding something from you. They're just going to be coming at you with they're just going to be coming at you with confusing energy. It may bother you a little bit, but Spirit is saying to keep it pushing and don't look back. Yeah. It's so weird. I'm not saying that you guys are perfect, but I can tell that you have a good heart. You've been through a lot. But you've also grown a lot. You cannot be everyone's hero, okay? It's time for you to take that cape off and tend to yourself, because you have needs and you have desires as well. But no one is concerned about your needs and desires. Some of you may not understand that if you are constantly pouring into other people more than you pour into yourself, the universe will take that as you're okay with having very little, that you're okay with being put last, because the universe doesn't understand gray areas. Everything has to line up. Everything has to be going one way. So for example, let's say that you are wanting the same type of support that you give to other people, okay? You're always supporting others. You're always helping others. You're always there to lend a helping hand. But when you need help, those same people are not there for you, but you still continue to be there for them. Well, the universe doesn't understand that. Even though you are entertaining a situation that you're not getting much out of, even though you're giving to someone and not receiving anything back in return, that you still want to have support. The universe doesn't understand that. Okay? So Be careful with certain things that you're doing, because it kind of sends the universe mixed signals. It does not understand the gray areas. It's going to take that as, okay, he or she, they're okay with not getting anything in return. They're okay with the bare minimum. Send them more situations where they get nothing out of it. You have to line up with whatever it is that you're wanting. I hope you guys understand what I'm saying. I rebuke all of that in the name of Jesus. But one thing I know is that people better stop playing with you. You're always the go-to person. Dang. I mean, I know you're strong, but strong people need support too. Strong people like to receive. And some of you treat people the way that you need to be treated. And you could be unknowingly in that type of energy. If you are always there for a shoulder, or as a shoulder to cry on, if you are always there to save the day for others, you cannot tell me that there are not times when you need someone to be a shoulder for you to lean on. Sometimes when you're strong, people kind of look at you like, oh, he or she, they'll be okay. You know, they got it. They're strong. They're strong. But dang, people get tired of being strong all the time. You may want to be in your soft era. And it doesn't mean that you're a punk, or it doesn't mean that you are weak. It just means that you want to live a life of leisure. You want to be relaxed. You want to know that you have people who have your back as well. Some of you may have one or two people who are there for you, but for others, people have almost exhausted you at times. So you have to be careful when it comes to that. You cannot be everyone's hero. Sometimes you have to be your own hero, or you have to show up for yourself. And how can you show up for yourself if you're always showing up for other people? Sometimes there are many of you who are showing up for other people, even though you need people to show up for you. You could be going through something and someone else is going through something, but you're there for them and putting your needs on the back burner. Not even showing up for yourself. No. That has to stop. We're not doing that. We are not doing that. This is a pivotal moment. A pivotal, very pivotal moment for you. And the decisions that you make could very well decide your destiny or your fate. Okay? It's very important. Very important. You've gone through so many cycles. You're rising like the phoenix. And you're going to be rewarded for that. But your rewards are not meant to be shared with everyone. Okay? It's not for everyone. I'm not saying that no one at all can sit with you. But if you have anyone around you matching the characteristics that I just talked about, keep them at a distance. Someone that doesn't have anything to lose and definitely doesn't have anything to offer, what's the point? They'll help you lose what you have if you let them. And I rebuke that in the name of Jesus. This pisses me off because I do not like anyone playing with you guys. There's going to be a test to see if you're going to run back to the same people and situations that gave you problems. For some of you, it could even be the way that you think. Okay? It could even be the way that you perceive things. Just know that whatever happens is not happening to you, it's happening for you. That's going to be very important for you guys to know. All is well. You're doing a wonderful job. But I just want you to show up for yourself. Some of you are not pouring into yourself like you need to. All right. And so that is the reading. Everyone, if you guys resonated with this or if you liked this reading, make sure that you give this video a thumbs up. Also, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. I would love to have you as a part of the Mystic family. I love each and every one of you guys so, so much. You take care. Be safe. Until next time, bye.